Good day. We are here to present our papers entitled Parental Involvement and Student Classroom Misbehavior Among Selected Pupils of Trece City Elementary School, Basis for Strengthened Parent-Teacher Partnership. I am one of the presenter, Ester C. Lontoc, Master Teacher 1, Nancy T. de Guzman, Master Teacher 1, Rowena E. Peñaflor, Master Teacher 2. To start with, education is seen as a social equalizer and as such is expected to make the lives of people better. Sharma 2016. With this said, there is a need to ensure its quality as it will mean a quality life for those who avail it. However, qualifying what quality education is such a difficult task as many definitions of quality in education exist, testifying to the complexity and multifaceted nature of the concept. UNICEF 2016, for instance, defines quality education as having learners who are healthy, well-nourished, and ready to participate and learn, and supported in learning by their families and communities, and ensuring processes through which trained teachers use child-centered teaching approaches in well-managed classrooms and schools and skillful assessment to facilitate learning and reduce disparities. Two things can be gleaned necessary to ensure quality education if one is to follow the UNICEF standards. First, integral to ensure the quality of education is the participation of the family and the community. Secondly, teachers who are not only skilled but also make the school a home to the students by being compassionate with them also play an important role in achieving quality education. UNICEF 2016. In the Philippine context, Lichua, Sison Dionisio, and Fernandez 2007 said that effective support is important to student achievement. Parental involvement and student misbehavior are not very much studied yet in the context of Trece City Elementary School. That is why the researcher was enthused to study the said variables. Objective of the study, methodology, findings. Let me call in Nancy T. Guzman.
For the objectives of the study, the current study aimed to establish the relationship between the students' perceived parental involvement in their classroom misbehavior at Trece City Elementary School. Specifically, it aimed to number 1, assess the level of the perceived parental involvement among the selected pupils. Number 2, evaluate the level of classroom misbehavior among the selected pupils. And the last, determine if there is a significant relationship between the perceived parental involvement and the classroom misbehavior among the selected pupils. For the scope and limitation, the population of the study included the 20 grade 4 students of Trece City Elementary School who are enrolled during the school year 2019-2020. For the methodology, in choosing the respondents, the simple random sampling was employed. Questionnaire adapted from Chavez was used to determine the student perceived parental involvement, while the student classroom misbehavior questionnaire adapted from Sun and Shek 2012 was used to determine their classroom misbehavior. For the findings, of the 12 indicators, the pupil scored the highest in the indicator number 10 with a mean of 3.85 interpreted as very good parental involvement, which states that they believe their parents' encouragement helped them stay focused on their education. Results show that generally the selected pupils had a satisfactory parental involvement with a grand mean of 2.95. Results indicate that generally the respondents had an alarming behavior with a grand mean of 3.94. Finally, the null hypothesis that there is no significant relationship between the parental involvement and classroom misbehavior among the selected pupils at Trece City Elementary School was rejected. For the implications, recommendations, and reference, it will introduce by Ma'am Rowena E. Peñaflor, Master Teacher 2 of Trece Martires City Elementary School.
For implications, thus, it can be concluded that there is a relationship between parental involvement and their classroom misbehavior. A poor parental involvement is related to an alarming classroom misbehavior. For recommendation, number 1, improve parental involvement. This could be done through constant communication of the teachers with the parents and making them realize the importance of their role not only in ensuring academic achievement of their children, but also in managing the classroom misbehavior of their children. Number 2, mitigate classroom misbehavior. Teachers should devise mechanisms in which these classroom misbehaviors could be managed well. One good strategy is making house rules which the students have to observe while they are inside the classroom. Likewise, as what have been mentioned already, these classroom misbehaviors may also be reported to the parents so that they could also contribute to the mitigation of these misbehaviors. However, caution must be observed. The teachers have to explain to the parents that they have to avoid giving their children punishment and instead should provide them with positive discipline. For references, Barrett J. of 2017, Practical Research 2 for Senior High School. Charles C. M. of 2008, Building Classroom Discipline. Hart R. of 2010, Classroom Behavior Management, Educational Psychologist Views on Effective Practice and Emotional Behaviors Difficulties.